Hello, my name is Dr. Tay Pei Ling. I'm from SMK Taman Disseminum, PPD PP Selangor. Today, I would like to share with you assessing pupils' speaking skill in remote teaching and learning. Okay, speaking skill has been given an important emphasis since the introduction of CFR-aligned curriculum in the teaching and learning of English language in 2018. So the new curriculum comprises 4 papers, where pupils are tested on reading, writing, speaking, and listening skill. So when Movement Control Order, MCO, was announced in March 2020, Malaysian teachers and pupils have ventured into remote teaching and learning. Remote teaching and learning is becoming the norm when pupils and teachers are constantly adapting themselves into the unknown digital world. Simply put, remote teaching is a process of teaching and learning performed at a distance, okay, because they are not in the physical situation. So they need to juggle between online and offline classes as well. So in this paper, I will share on how assessment of speaking skill is carried out with the Malaysian secondary school pupils. So when our government has announced the MCO, many teachers and parents, pupils, they ask what happened, where, how, who, why, and when. So that's the reason I came up with this little research myself that I actually use WhatsApp too. So let's look at the challenges in conducting speaking activities. They are shy to speak up, they have poor attitudes, lack internet data. So WhatsApp is a very good app that it saves on data. Less motivation. Some people, they don't speak English at home. So there's something that they are not used to. So they have no motivation to speak. And some of my pupils, they're not able to elaborate further. Okay, you ask them questions, they say yes, they answer no, or yes, I agree, yes, no, I don't agree. So they can't elaborate further. School is out, but learning goes on. Teachers in Malaysia are constantly adapting and adopting teaching strategies to suit the pupils. So they use differentiation strategies. We tap into each pupil, their ability, what they can do, so they can even opt for online, also offline classes in Malaysia. Assessing pupil speaking skill using WhatsApp video calls. So how do I do it? Take note of the performance level of the pupils. What can they do? Remember the can-do statement in CFR-aligned curriculum. We focus on what our pupils can do. Okay, of course, after conducting the assessment, you have to give feedback on the speaking skill after the call. Update your file, right? So that you can jot down the date and the performance level. Okay, why do I use WhatsApp? Because 90% of my pupils have WhatsApp, so it is easy to reach out to them. Now even group call of 8 is possible. Okay, this is the performance level with the descriptor. 1 is for minimal ability, 2, some ability to communicate, 3, communicate clearly. Level 4, communicate clearly by providing some relevant details. Level 5, communicate clearly with a lot of relevant details. For example, they have chosen an option so that they give reasons why. And level 6 is the highest one, whereby a pupil or candidate can communicate clearly, confidently, with a lot of relevant details. Speaking and assessment. Before assessment, teaching point must come in. We have to teach. This is our nature, right? So task is divided into 2 parts. First part is introducing speaking task, assessment to the pupils. Okay, like pupils, you're going to learn. These are the speaking frames, the speaking bank, to expose and teach words, phrases needed for the speaking task. If you're asking them to agree, so you have phrases like, yes, I do agree with you, I totally agree with you, or I disagree with you. So these are presented via the online classes like Google Classroom and so on. The speaking assessment is explained. People choose their partner. Second part of speaking assessment, the video call using WhatsApp. So I will have the session with them. This is the official form for us to fill out. Okay, there are 4 skills. So right now I'm just focused on speaking skill. So this is a very good data for me. I actually conducted 3 cycles since last May 2020. And my second cycle is in October, and the third cycle is May 2021. So I see progression. I see improvement among my pupils. There are 23 pupils in this class. I can see them progressing, really well. And of course, practice makes perfect. Besides the assessment, I do give them some speaking activities in class as well. Sometimes they do record the speaking and it just pass up as a homework for them, for us. Because as you know, speaking activity takes time because you are going into individual, you listen to the pupils speak and so on. So you can see in May 2021, I have 3 pupils who are able to achieve performance level 6. They are the debaters. They can communicate clearly with a lot of relevant details. A survey was done. Okay, I asked them why. They said WhatsApp doesn't use much data. It's easy, it's fun, it's a good platform, it's convenient for them, and also it helps to reduce their anxiety. And they're more familiar with it. Okay, it's easy for any assessment. So for them, using the apps, the tool, is something that it is not, it's not a stranger for them. They say that it's very convenient and it very likes to. So it is an option for my pupils. Speaking assessment can be conducted using other apps like Telegram. Personally, I do like Telegram because it has a huge cloud whereby I can store lots of videos, lots of files, documents in Telegram. And it's free. That's the best part. Future research on hybrid learning, face-to-face versus online teaching and learning. Okay, I would like to do this in the future. Longitudinal research on how a pupil improve his or her English speaking skill throughout secondary school education. Learning matters and you matter. As teacher, we need to learn, we need to help our pupils to interact, engage them, and to grow together. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Yes, in this new norm. All right, and because of time constraint, so teachers out there, do not be afraid. Just remember, do what you can. With that, thank you very much. I'm Dr. Tete Ling. You can email in this email. Thank you so much.